hello. Good morning. Are you feeling juicy? You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold, hard cash. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, we're going to talk about Bitcoin here on the shorter term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term time frame here for BTC. Then we're going to be jumping through straight to the long term. Not going to go on about BTC too long today. Just around 10 minutes, cover the basics, basically going through there to give us sort of a direction on the market there. And then we're going to go straight into some altcoin requests. So get your altcoin requests in the chat. I see we've got our friend from Thailand already putting Cardano in the chat. It's amazing stuff coming through from that. So yeah, and that's basically going to be the show today, guys. But we're going to here for about an hour or so. Do appreciate it if you could smash up that thumbs up button. It does help out the stream tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms and all that juicy stuff as well. And it's nice to see some appreciation coming through. I would say shout out straight off the bat. We got Here Optimist coming through there, the OG of the OG coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. We've got High Chest from Thailand. Nice to see you on the stream again. We got Tom as well, and we got Hey You. Pity bounce here, says Tom. We shall see, sir. Let's weigh up the options, and we will go through that fairly shortly indeed. Right now, let's talk about BTC on the shorter term time frame, guys, because this is quite interesting what's actually happened here, because we do actually have the volume weighted ATR band here. Very, very strong area for potential bounce here. And we're flirting, guys. We're flirting with the idea of coming back above it. If we do actually come back above it, well, we're above it now. If we can actually break this lower high that we've actually formed here, bouncing off the 10 simple to the downside, I would ideally like to see us actually have a little bit of a run up, right? I would see us like to have a bit of a run up after seeing a cascading sort of pattern down like this, smashing lows, setting lower highs, really, really quite aggressive stuff here for price action in terms of Bitcoin here, guys. We know it's been pretty dumpage towards the downside most recently, right? We are seeing a bit of a green day. I mean, you can be the judge of that. It's pretty much break even across the board if we look at the averages here. Um, Altcoins I see that are doing okay today. So far, we've got AVAX up 1.5%. We've got T-Fuel's up 2%. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of T-Fuel, but that's up 2%. We've got Uniswap's up 2% as well. So yeah, there's a couple doing okay, but nothing too drastic at this time. I think that because that's pretty much because Bitcoin's pretty much ranging right at this point, right? We're on the 4-hour on the short-term chart. That's wrong. Let's jump to the hourly, guys. Apologies for that. And that is the midterm that we like to go through here. Now, what I would say is straight away off the bat, we do have the chance for potentially a descending triangle, guys. Descending triangle, obviously, we've got a horizontal coming through from there. Let's get rid of this trend line for a second. We've got a horizontal coming through from there. Very, very strong indeed. Definitely a point to be looking out for there, guys. And also the chart pattern that we could, it's not confirmed as of yet, could be looking for here is going to probably be something along the lines of this. It's going to be interesting to see because we haven't really had that. This isn't really that big of a resistance point to start us off here. We have had a tap here, but nothing too. Obviously, it is great. It's not great. Obviously, it is very what's the word? Prominent. That's the word. This is the sort of confirmation we're looking for. Those really two confirmed taps to really confirm this trend line here, guys. And that would be confirming this this chart pattern. It's a descending triangle, guys. It's likely to break to the downside. If this does happen, then we would be looking for a lovely, cheeky, potential, juicy short to the downside, right? And if we jump to the longer term timeframes, guys, we do have very, very crucial points to be looking out for there as well, like breaking lows, breaking really, really key big areas here in terms of Fibonacci retracements and stuff like that, VPVR. So yeah, there's a lot going on here at this time here for Bitcoin. And if we do see us break this descending triangle to the downside, this could be the start of absolute madness. It could be the type of position where you jump into a nice little short position, nothing too crazy here, and basically, like as you guys know, staggering those take profits, banking that money as we're coming down. But then when we've seen the completion of the measure move, because it's looking fairly bearish across all timeframes, we could potentially leave like 25% of our equity in and in a sense let it run, because then it's risk free. And if it just keeps going down, money in our back pockets. That's what we like. You know why we're here, guys. But yeah, it's nice to see. We got Put a Tenner in coming through on the stream there. We've got Phoenix as well. God, it's been a long time, my good sir Phoenix. Hope you're all well. And also, I see the famous Lauren coming through, the Shib lover. Nice to see you on the stream there, Lauren. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Oh my God, I made it. The universe loves me. My student didn't show her. How are you, sir? Wazza, CC gang. What's good coming through there? Yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time out here. Smashed the gym yesterday, so I'm pretty achy, but we out here making money today. All good, all good. But yeah, let's carry on with this. 3.11% on the table here to take, guys, if we do see a lovely short position. I do want to see a candle body close below the low. I want to see a candle body close below 39,168. That's sort of what I'm looking for here. If we can get that, amazing. If not, probably just gonna come down to this called up point, right, and just probably do this for the rest of the day, unless we do see a break to the upside or a break to the downside. Both can be profitable, but I'm probably not going to be trading it if we are going to be just sat in this sort of range here. So it's very undecided in what we're sort of doing here. So yeah, not the ideal sort of scenario here for Bitcoin, unless we do see a lovely break, because we like to trade the breaks. And even if we do come down, guys, please just be aware we do have this volume weighted ATR band coming down as well, and we have already broken it, tested it again, come down, potentially going to test it again. That probably means another bounce there. So yeah, it's definitely something to not overlook there, guys. In terms of volume here, we've got volume. It's getting lower. It's getting ever so lower. And as you can see, it is trending down here, guys. And we know what volume trending down means. It basically means we're looking for a potential breakout in the volume in terms of a breakout scenario lining up on the chart, something along the lines of that, right? That's sort of what we're kind of going for here. Just gonna have a drink and we're going to carry it on. I must say, we've got a lot of the OGs coming through today. We've got Roger coming through as well. What up, Chester, my man? It's been a while, my good guy. Yeah, it's been a while. We got Oscar Wiley as well. CC Gang, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, man. Yeah, nice to see some OGs coming through, right? But yeah, let's weigh up the options for a potential break to the upside here, because it's not completely out of the cards here, and we are pretty much overextended to the downside here across like the larger across the bigger term time frames, right? So that's something that can't be overlooked here. And if there is going to be a long position, who are we not to profit? Because we're here to make money. Who are we not to profit? In terms of crucial areas for resistance, in terms of horizontal, guys, you can see this is going to be a very, very strong area to overlook. Not overlook here. Keep saying that. And also the 55 moving average coming down as well, looking very, very strong for rejection there. You can see last time we did try up, we tested it, rejection, rejection. You can see we got above it, nope, didn't quite claim it, rejection, didn't find that support. So yeah, you can see this is probably going to be a very tricky area. So in terms of like a long for BTC right now, we do have a measure move with 2.28% on the table. But really, in reality, for a safe little position here, it's going to be around a 1.33% there in terms of like a nice little scalpy scalp on the old BTC, right? But yeah, that's what I'm going to say about BTC on the shorter term time frame. What have we got coming through on the RSI? I mean, if we broke that low, we would have had a divergence. Would have had a bullish divergence coming through there, but we didn't quite get there in terms of the price action breaking this low here, guys. And the meaning behind this is obviously we created a low here, we created a low here on the RSI, and we've just created a higher low here and also a higher low here on the RSI as well. If we did actually break this low on the chart and didn't break it on the RSI, then we would have been looking at a bullish divergence to the upside, basically creating bullish momentum there, guys. Just a little bit of education for y'all. A little bit of education coming through there. But yeah, I didn't quite get the bullish divergence, guys. So yeah, forget about that. No, we are pretty central coming through on the RSI, so it does actually give us quite a lot of room for growth. I'm not surprised here because we are pretty much consolidating over the last 6, 7, 8, 9 hours there. So yeah, it's absolutely fine for this to be happening. Don't sweat it. We're in a safe space. This is your safe space. We're basically waiting for a lovely position. That was the trend cycle that we were looking for, and as you can see, did not get respected. Invalidated at its finest, setting new highs, setting very, very bullish momentum to the upside here. You can see we're actually seeing some sort of trend coming down from here in terms of a cycle here, in terms of a reversal of this trend, and this is probably what we're sort of looking for here in terms of the resistance point coming through from the top side of this descending triangle, guys. As I said, if we do get a break, there is multiple opportunities to see that reversal coming through there. So the key points that I do want to be looking out for there in terms of the MACD is going to be this bearish crossover here. So if we do get this bearish crossover, and the trend is coming down, then we can probably expect resistance coming through from this downward sloping resistance line. There, excuse me. So yeah, let's move on from the short-term time frame because I'm not going to be going on about BTC too much. I said I was going to do 10 minutes, and I've done 12 minutes on the short term. Man, what are you doing? But yeah, anyway, let's carry on. We got a lovely downtrend coming through from here. We did actually breach the 50% Fibonacci retracement from that most recent uptrend. As you can see here, guys, we were sat on that area. We didn't want to get rid of it completely as of yet, but we did actually breach it. We actually just cascaded down. So let's actually get rid of that because we know the 50% area here on the Fibonacci retracement is the reversal point. It is the confirmation of a new trend, right? And as you can see, we had an uptrend confirmation as we tapped the 0.5 there. We broke the level of support, and this basically means we have a confirmed downtrend in terms of using the Fibonacci retracement tool now. So now, as you can see, this is what we're using here. We got our swing high, we got our swing low. Swing low still holding out at that last wick set on the 11th of April there. You can see we're sat on a very, very crucial level of support here at that swing low. So yeah, it's going to be interesting stuff coming through there. And as you can see, we have actually claimed the volume weighted ATR band again. So it's obviously very positive here for BTC. So looking at that, I probably would expect a bit of buying momentum coming through, but I do want to see us break this lower high at 40,699 to see that confirmation, right? And then we can talk about the idea. If we do pump to the upside, guys, we need to basically look at the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement at 41,160 there. And in terms of a position for us there, 41,100, I mean, could it line up any more perfectly with the completion of our measure move here? No, it probably couldn't. So that's looking very, very nice indeed. I wouldn't be going straight for the completion of the measure move here for the long, potentially if we do break out here, just because you can see it is 20, 30 bucks above the actual Fibonacci retracement here on the shorter term time frame, right? So there's definitely going to be a point to be looking out for that, and also definitely going to be using the 21 moving average here on the 4 hour as a take profit point as well there. 1.33% that we are looking for if we do break, looking for a candle body close above this horizontal there, and then moonshot money 1.3% in a day. you're going to get a Lambo fairly soon if you keep doing that stuff, right? 8 likes coming through as well there, guys. Do appreciate it if you smash that like button. It does help out the stream tremendously. So right now, guys, it is looking like if we do break this descending triangle, then we are going to see a bit of upwards momentum coming through from there. And that's what we like, right? That's what we like. But please be aware, 0.236 is a very, very key rejection point. You can see the resistance that we did find on this previously in this candle here, so it's a very, very strong area to actually get rejected from. So don't get caught out in a quick pump and then a dump, right? Because you're probably most likely going to see some sort of resistance coming through from there. I'm just getting text on my watch, right? Yeah, so that's pretty much the 4 hours sort of covered there. We did have the idea of a bullish divergence as well, but no, didn't quite get there. Again, breaking that low here on the 4-hour candles, didn't quite get there either. We are still fairly quite low down here in terms of the RSI here. We do have a trend line coming through in terms of a downward slope and resistance line, and also a lovely level of support coming through from here. Falling wedge coming through on the RSI. Falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside, right? So what does that tell us? It tells us we're probably coming up to this area here. We're coming up to this area, which is, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you can see if we do have a pump to the upside, we're going to be sat on this key level of resistance, right? If we don't break this, the point of rejection here, the point of rejection is going to be the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, guys. So it is lining up for a rejection coming through from there. That's very, very interesting to see there. If we don't reject there, then money. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going to have to take my watch off. It's just too distracting. So yeah, it's going to be good. In terms of when I say it's going to be good, we could be looking at a measure move to the upside in terms of buying strength on the RSI, probably something along the lines of this, guys. It does work on the RSI as well when we do see these measure moves. So yeah, very, very key area to be looking out for there if we do see a nice break, if we do just start breaking up continuously. And to be honest with you, as I was saying, and I have been saying for quite a while now, I do think we're probably due to just range in this 30K to 50K sort of area for quite a while. No one really knows how the financial markets are really going to take a hit with this whole scenario going on around the world at this time, and wars and stuff like that, right? So yeah, it's one piece of news can really shatter a lot of markets. So I think this is why we're going to be seeing quite a bit of range at this time for BTC. But hey, we're professional traders out here. We can trade the markets up. We can trade the markets down. We can trade a ranging market too. We can trade it all. That's the beauty of it, right? That's why we study TA and learn it through and through, so we can make cold hard cash no matter what the markets are doing, right? Because you know why we're here. We're here to make money. But yeah, let's move on to the longer term time frames, and then we can smash out some altcoins, guys. You can see rising parallel channel coming through from here. We did lose the 55 moving average with certainty. Look how filthy that daily candle was, opening at around 42K, closing at around 39.5, right? Really, really quite crazy stuff coming through from there. In terms of a level of support, where we're bouncing at this point in time, the 0.236 here on the Fibonacci retracement of the all-time high, guys. That trend from the all-time high, swing low, sweet chariot. Of the all-time high coming through from there. This is going to be a very, very key bounce point, and this is a bit more confirmation why we could actually see a bit more upwards momentum coming through here, and also we do have a very, very strong trend line as well. So to be honest with you guys, I really wouldn't be surprised if over the next few days we did see a nice little micro uptrend coming up to around the 42K sort of area there. I really wouldn't be surprised at all. But please be aware we do have pretty strong VPVR area coming around 41.8 around that area, and also probably some resistance at 41 there as well there. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through for BTC there. Just looking at overall, I probably would expect some upwards momentum here. Yeah, I would expect some upwards momentum. That's sort of what the chart is telling us at this time. I did expect a lot of upwards momentum when we're on the 55 as well, because we did see this downtrend, and I was expecting to come up a bit more, probably up to the 200 EMA, but we didn't, guys. We absolutely just cascaded down really quite rapidly. If we do cascade down quite rapidly, because that's still going to be an option, it is the most heavily manipulated market in the goddamn world. We need to be prepared for that, guys. And when I say be prepared for that, we're going to short the hell out of it. Yeah, we're going to short the hell out of it. And nothing I say is financial advice, guys. Please, please, please go do your own research before entering any sort of position that I do say on this stream. I'm not your financial advisor. But yeah, this is the measure move to the downside, guys. If we are looking for that, it is going to be a hell of a big move. I'm talking big percentages. I'm talking big money. I'm talking paper planes flying off the mountains here. We're talking about big gains coming through here, around 19.18% there. So yeah, if we do get a nice candle body close, probably below the Fibonacci retracement on 0.236 there, and also below this trend line as well, then I am going to be shorting it down, guys. I'm going to be making that paper. I'm going to be shorting it down, probably a huge position, to be honest with you, if we do see continuation down. But I'm not going to be naive with the fact that I need to be staggering those take profits, guys. There is multiple areas of resistance coming through here. Multiple areas of support that could actually bounce us up here. You can see we found very, very heavy resistance on this area before, and also we have found lovely levels of support as well, banging us right the way up. Look at that candle body close, bang, start of the most recent uptrend, right? So yeah, this is going to be one of my first take profits, around 38,600. Remember, guys, this is the daily, so we need to be staggering those take profits fairly close, right? So yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for there in the first take profit scenario. Second take profit, I'm inclined to do something along the lines of this, because you can see lovely wicks there, lovely candle body closes there in terms of support, and also VPVR coming through there fairly strong as well on the lower side of that. But yeah, there's going to be quite a few take profits for this position here, and it is going to be 19.18% in terms of a gain there. We do also have a trap zone coming through on the lower side of this parallel channel as well there, guys. So yeah, there's multiple scenarios to be thinking about, and to be honest with you, if I do see us break this Fibonacci retracement and do see a candle body close below this zone, I probably will go live, guys. I probably will stream it, and just so we can I can help you guys basically get through the dirty crash to the downside, right? But yeah, that's gonna be it from Bitcoin now. Overall, I would see some upwards momentum coming through. That's the most likely scenario I can basically see and basically see to play out, right? But yeah, let's do some altcoins. Let's do some altcoins together, and let's get some altcoins coming through here. I'm just gonna have a drink, and I'm gonna take a sit back in my chair. Oh, crack my neck a bit, aching so much from the gym, I can't tell you. And yeah, so get your altcoin requests in the chat, guys, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. And 12 likes, unbelievable. We're literally bang on 12 or 11 watching, 12 likes coming through there. So I appreciate all the likes, guys. The likes are overtaking the views at this time, right? I know some people just stay for the BTC update, so yeah, that's fine. It's not a problem, man, but do appreciate you guys stopping by if you are here. Right, it's Cardano first, straight away from our friend from Thailand. So we'll do a bit of ADA. Those waves from yesterday. Let's have a little look at ADA. Where are we at? That's some good protein shake. Now, ADA. We'll start off on the short-term time frame. I mean, we did have a falling wedge coming through from here, very crucial area, and you can see actually crazy price action to the lower side here. When we did see this break, we saw the volume weighted ATR band break, and candle body close was around this area. To be honest, you probably even could have gone short there. I know it would have probably been overextended here, but yeah, you can see it did run really quite cleanly. You're below all major moving averages here. Moving averages started trending down. You're below the volume weighted ATR band there. It's a pretty decent short there, and as you can see, it made pretty nice gains. So where are we now? Where is ADA now? Let's have a little look. Let's go over to the EMA ribbon for a second, and also the WOD machine. And we're going to keep this trend line, right? We'll keep this trend line, because you can see we actually had a bit of respect coming through on that as well. Very interesting stuff. So I would say just straight off the bat here, we've got a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys. Symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend, which means, you know what this means. It mutates into a bearish pennant chart pattern. A bearish pennant chart pattern usually, technically, means continuation to the downside, right? So yeah, that's definitely something to be watching here. If BTC is going to start cascading down, and we do see breaking of those lows, I would expect ADA to really break this low, and then we can really get in some insane position for ADA, I would say. In terms of a short position, this is the most recent downtrend. This is going to be the measure move to the lower side here. So it's not going to be that big. So be prepared. Just is more of a scalp, guys. We're probably looking for I mean, 4.82% is not too bad, but it's just not the ideal scenario, right? One, because we've got a horizontal there, which is clearly we've had very nice bounce points from. You can see also we've got a very nice horizontal here as well. And let's just take a second to zoom the hell out for a minute, because this area, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing for a bounce, right? So we need to be prepared for that. So if we are going to be basically going short here on ADA, if the stars are aligning and it is looking good for us, then first things first, I want a candle body close probably below. I'd probably say below this area, right? Let's probably bang that in there. I mean, to be fair, ideally below there. I mean, favorably below 0.943, but if we can get a candle body close there, the better confirmation is 0.94, right? And as you can see, we do have bounce points from that as well there. So ideally, I want a candle body close below this area around 0.941, and then basically just shorting that bad boy down, having our take profits basically staggered in there as we're going. That's sort of what I'm going to be looking for there for ADA. With that being said, you can see this is a pretty dull, nothing happening area here on the hourly chart in terms of moving averages coming down. So yeah, we're pretty sweet here for a short position on ADA all the way down. If we can get the break of this bearish pennant chart pattern to the lower side there, that's sort of what I'm really going to be looking for there. EMA ribbon still short there, as you can see. Still basically short. Let me just bring that back up. EMA ribbon still short there. Use the tools that the trading view. I nearly said use the tools that God's given you. Use the tools that trading view's given you. So as you can see, we nearly went for a long position coming through on the EMA ribbon there, and that's definitely something I would be looking out for there. If we do see a long position, that's obviously going to go against us here in terms of the averages, right? So yeah, not the ideal scenario, but yeah, this is going to be the short position for ADA that I would be looking for there. Let's move on. Let's move on to was it Gala? For my good friend Simon, or Axie, I think it was. We'll do Gala and then we'll do Axie for Roger. I mean, am I saying Gala right? Gala? I mean, did the chart even change? Did it even change? Let's just look at that for a sec. Look at this. We got a low, we got a higher low, we got a lower high, and we got a trend line coming down from this sort of area, right? Let's just jump back to ADA. It didn't change. It basically didn't change, right? So yeah, same scenario coming through for Gala. Not going to go into too much detail here because pretty much covered it. We do have a bearish pennant chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend here. EMA ribbon nearly going long. That's obviously going to go against this as well. So yeah, if you are looking for if you're looking for some nice TA on that, Simon, just go back to the ADA, right? Go back to ADA. We're looking for continuation down there. I mean, there is something I would say about this. Just looking at the chart pattern here, we are pretty much at the end of the coil. We're at the end of the chart pattern, right? We're coiled up into this dirty, filthy zone. Does mean we're due a breakout. Nowhere near as big as that. It basically means it's probably going to be something along the lines of this, quite small, quite flaccid, and sometimes when that does happen, we do see some sort of chart patterns coming through like that, and then we look for different chart patterns, right? Because not all chart patterns play out, guys, believe it or not. So yeah, that's what I would say about Gala there. Let's move on to Axie. Axie. Ascending triangle, potentially. Yeah, potentially an ascending triangle coming through for Axie. Let me just have a drink and then we'll carry that on. I want to ask you guys, like, what's your biggest hodl? That's quite a good question. What's your biggest hodl, guys? Let me know in the chat. I bet I bet Lauren's biggest hodl is SHIB, right? Lauren, don't worry, I will do SHIB for you, okay? We don't have a lot of viewers, so it's probably the best time for me to do it. So I will do SHIB for you. Don't sweat it. We'll do some TA on SHIB because didn't Robin Hood list it the other day? I think someone said that in the CC gang community that Robin Hood basically listed SHIB and it basically just went mental. So yeah, we can have a little look at that pump and review that. That sounds quite cool. Sounds quite cool. I want to get a couple more touches on this trend line, not just going on that filthy wick there. Yeah, probably something along the lines of that, right? And the reason why we do this, guys, is with a lot of other assets like commodities and stocks and stuff, you can really go on the wicks a lot more. But I tend to more go on candle body closes here for crypto because it's a lot more manipulated, right? You do see these wicks coming up and down, especially with the new established altcoins and stuff like that. It's a very, very trappy sort of buying and sell war, right, compared to stocks and stuff like that. So yeah, we do tend to try and get as many touches as possible using candle bodies here for our chart patterns. We've got an ascending triangle coming through here I mean, it's not completely confirmed as of yet, but we've got a lovely level of resistance here, and we've got a lovely level of support. Ideally, for this chart pattern to really be confirmed, I want to see something like that, and then we can look at potentially a break to the upside here. It's an ascending triangle, guys, so it's in the name, right? Ascending, right? I see. We're ascending to the goddamn moon. That's what we're looking for here. We've got we're talking about the biggest hodl, guys. Let's see your biggest hodls. We've got Hey You's hodling, BTC coming through there. I hodl a lot of goddamn BTC as well, right? Just think of what else do I hodl? I hodl so much, man. I've got my hodl is huge, right? Just filling up ledgers and stuff. It's good fun. It's good fun. Not quite filling them up, but yeah, just growing them. But yeah, so I would say stuff that is on my radar: Solana, Crypto.com, AVAX, Algo's good, KSM is actually being slept on at this time, guys. I think KSM is really going to do very, very well in the next year or so. I think that's going to surprise a lot of people. I think it's like 40th on the coin market cap race at this time. Definitely one to be looking out for there. And exchanges as well, guys. You've got obviously Uniswap, PancakeSwap, bit of cake coming through there. So yeah, there's quite a few strong ones. FTM's coming up quite nicely as well. So yeah, there's quite a few nice ones to be hodling out there, guys, I would say. Leader Crypto, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. You didn't say hello when you came through, but oh no, you did. I missed it. My bad. You said Wagwan with a big heart. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. It's good. We got what have we got here? We got AVAX. No, we don't have AVAX. We got AXS. Looking for a potential long on AXS if we do break this high, guys. If we break this high, we've got an ascending triangle. Looking for a measure move around 7.13% all the way up to the 200 EMA here. And also you can see we've got the EMA ribbon coming down. Hello, it's about to give a long signal. That's obviously very positive indeed. Let's bring up the WOD machine, see what's good coming through there. Above all major moving averages here. The next moving average, what do you know, 200 EMA there. So yeah, actually not looking too bad for a long here for AXS there. Definitely something to not be overlooked here. That's what I would say about that. But yeah, that's going to be it for AVAX. It's not AVAX, it's AXS. Goodness me, use your brain. Turn your brain on. Where are we? It was Shib, wasn't it? Bit of Shib for Lauren. Let's do a bit of Shib for Lauren. 15 likes, guys. Do appreciate the likes coming through. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Crypto Chester. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also do BTC updates continuously throughout the week. We do have a lovely popping community coming through on Telegram. The link is in the description if you did want to join that. You'll be welcome with open arms, right? Sloth bagged in the chat. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. And yeah, you will be welcome with open arms. Let's do a little bit on SHIB, right? Let's zoom out a bit. I haven't TA'd on SHIB in a hot minute. Talking all the way back to like February, right? A long time. So yeah, let's get rid of that. And this is a special request for Lauren. Special request for Lauren. So yeah, as you can see, I think yesterday we did see a listing on Robinhood, basically pumping SHIB up quite rapidly, right? Really quite rapidly. And to be honest, we are actually still in a bullish day here for SHIB. Let me see. Let's talk percentages, right? We saw a pump of around 35% there for SHIB to the upside. They're really quite aggressive. And then from there, we did see a bit of a sell-off coming down to see a candle body close, literally leveling us at around 20, 22, 21% there. So interesting stuff coming through in terms of a coin getting listed on an exchange, because we know that can sometimes have really quite rapid effects there. And today we're actually seeing a bit of continuation after a bit of an early morning pullback, right? So let's jump down to the shorter term time frames and let's pick this apart and find some sort of trade here for well, not for Lauren, but for Lauren's educational purposes only, of course, right? This is going to be the key horizontal that we are looking for there, because you can see we've bounced off this multiple times in terms of a level of support there. I would say we're actually trying for a potential breakout, right? Yeah, we are trying for a potential breakout. This is a trend line that I would be looking for there. Maybe. I probably would be staying something along the lines of this, right? That's definitely something to be looking out for there. Obviously, we've got the horizontal there as well, so it does actually mean we do have a descending triangle coming through there, right? Descending triangle coming through there, guys. So if that is going to happen, we do need to look for measure moves, right? We need to look at breakout scenarios, and this is going to be the breakout scenario that I would be looking for here for SHIB if we are going to see continuation to the upside. But please be aware, we have seen a pretty much parabolic Mount Everest climb over the last day or so, guys. When I say this is an analogy that we use on this channel a lot. If you're climbing Everest, you know, the biggest mountain in the world, if you're climbing Everest, you want to see a base camp 1. You can't climb it without touching base camp 1, having some rest, getting some food, get some more air and all that stuff, and then you can make a climb to base camp 2. So what we really want here is a nice bit of consolidation. We want a nice few candle close along this area, consolidate, let the RSI come down, chill the hell out, right? We need to chill the hell out, and then we can look at base camp 2, right? This is a scenario for climbing Mount Everest, guys. Then we're going to be looking for base camp 2. That's sort of the healthiest sort of scenario coming through here. And after seeing such a gargantuan pump like this, I probably would be inclined to probably not even enter this. And you know me, guys, I'm not the biggest SHIB trader in the world. But yeah, in terms of percentages for the measure move here, something what we could be looking for here is around, still going to be around nearly a 30% there, guys. So really, really quite crazy. SHIB is now officially a metaverse coin. Maybe I should do some more research on SHIB for probably Lauren, right? Because she continuously drills SHIB into my head. So yeah, apparently they've got some cool stuff coming out with the metaverse as well. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And to be honest, from an entrepreneurial standpoint, fair play. They've got the free marketing. They're doing fairly well with it. So yeah, it's kind of a take my hat off. Take my hat off to the guys at the top for SHIB right now, because fair play to them, right? Gonna ban Lauren for shilling. Amazing stuff there. But yeah, I think that's gonna be enough about SHIB, guys. Let's move on to something else. What else have we got there? I think people are sleeping on XMR. A little bit of Monero. We love Monero here on this channel, guys. We love it, right? We love it because it's seriously underpriced. It's got a very, very low supply, and also it's actually being used here. It's actually a really good chart considering the market, right? I think it's actually being used. It's got a very nice use case here. I mean, it's not the nicest use case in the world, but it's actually being used as an untraceable transactional asset, right? People are using this on the dark web quite a lot here. It is replacing BTC on the dark web as one of the major assets there, and we know that's pretty much where the transaction started with BTC, right? So so this is obviously got a lot of potential coming through here. If this does start taking off a lot quick, I mean, to be honest, you can just see for itself, right? We have been trending up really, really quite rapidly here ever since BTC started trending up, right? And BTC had a downtrend. Where is Monero's downtrend? It's not here. This shows confidence. This shows stability in this asset at this time. I would say we do have a broadening wedge at this time, and you know how I feel about broadening wedges. I don't like them. I don't like them, and I want them to stop. I think that's what Hamilton of Crypto says, actually. Big shout out to my bro as well, guys. If you want to go check him out, go check him out. We got Mike's on the hunt. What's up, Chester? What do you think of Infinity Coin? Do you have the little code for that, my good sir? We can check it out on the chart. And guys, I see we've got 22 of you now. If you got a request, get it in the chat. I'm gonna do some live TA for you. I'm running out of requests here. But yeah, Monero, we've got a broadening wedge coming through here, guys. Looking for potential break here, guys. If we're going to see a break to the downside here, then it is going to be something along the lines of this. If we're going to see a break to the upside, it's going to be something along the lines of this. To be honest, what I am seeing here for Monero, we do have quite a lot of selling power, guys. I think people are sat here waiting to basically sell their Monero and cash in, because it is trending up. It's looking really, really quite nice here. And with that being said, we are still setting higher lows continuously, guys. We are not high, yeah, we are setting higher lows, right? Higher lows continuously all the way up. We're not breaking them. We're not seeing any sort of bearish momentum to the downside at this time. And when we are seeing these sell-offs, we're seeing those getting bought up pretty rapidly there. So it's actually looking fairly bullish, I would say. Just be aware, we are riding this volume weighted ATR band pretty much all the way up here. So yeah, the next touch point I would be looking for there for Monero is going to be a target point of around $250 there. Looking pretty good, actually, I would say. Very interesting. I as you guys know, I do hodl quite a lot of Monero, and I have for quite a while. I think I bought it around like 100 or something. It was really, really quite low. Let's have a little look at the longer term time frame here. I bought it like so long ago, right? So long ago. Can't remember. Can't even remember, man. Yeah, I bought it. I can't remember when I bought it, but yeah, I've got loads of Monero. It's a very good asset to be holding, I think, and the gains are just like apologies for my dog, it just made me jump actually. But yeah, the gains for Monero are going to be very good in the future, right? And you can see the stability in this coin at this time is looking very nice. I see requests coming in, good stuff. Yeah, let's move on to, what should we move on to? Oh, not that. Let's move on to what is it there? Oh, we got a super chat from Last Index. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. Hope you're having a fantastic morning over in the Netherlands, I do believe. And, thank you ever so much for that little cheeky donation and paying for my morning coffee. I appreciate that, man. Where are we that? Simon says I won't mention Doge then. Hey man, we're running out of requests, Simon. If you want me to do Doge, I can do Doge for you. Been a member for 6 months. You've got rights here, man. Let's have a little look at what was next. It was I think Luna's next on the cards there for Here Optimist. So let's check out Luna and see if we can get something going on here. I mean, we have watched Luna actually do really quite well recently. Quite surprising. It has come up pretty rapidly in this in the February period. We did see it really rise up and breaking all-time highs, I do believe, here for Luna. Yeah, we did actually smash through all-time highs there. Really quite nice, guys. Considering the state of the market, considering the state of crypto at this time, it's actually nice to see an altcoin. Sorry, let me rephrase that. It's nice to see a seriously established altcoin breaking those all-time high levels again, right? Because not a lot are at this point. So yeah, it's nice to see Luna doing very well, and I do think we're not out of the woods, guys. We're going to see a lot more higher prices coming through for Luna, and this is just you know my all-time high rules, guys. You know my all-time high rules. When you're at an all-time high for a coin, 80 to 90% of the time, you come back down to previous all-time highs, right? What have we seen here? And this is just a classic scenario. Do not buy the top. Can't stress this enough. Do not buy the top, right? Just looked at myself in the camera. I look quite grey today. Quite grey and a bit sunburnt. Maybe it's the sauna yesterday or something. I know you can't get tan in the sauna, but maybe I'm hot or something. But yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. You can see all-time highs. Basically smashed down. This is just a clean scenario of do not buy the top of an asset when you're at an all-time high, right? Very strong lesson there, guys. You're likely to get wrecked. Now, we're below the 55 moving average on the daily here for Luna. Not ideal, right? Not ideal. If we do come down even further, if BTC is going to break down, you got the 200 EMA for a lovely bounce. Pretty strong buy point, I would say, actually, at 67.73. I don't usually just buy moving averages like that, but with the state of Luna and the state of the macro uptrend right now, it's pretty much prime for a lovely bounce here on the 200 EMA there. So yeah, could be a very nice buying scenario coming through there, guys. Where are we there? Let's jump down to the 1 hour and see if we can get some sort of position here for the scalpers. Let's have a little look. I mean, we are looking at a bearish pennant chart pattern again here, guys. And when I say that, I mean it's a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend, guys. That usually means continuation to the downside here. So yeah, there is going to be potentially a little short on Luna coming through there later on in the day there. And we're below all major moving averages, and also the volume weighted ATR band is going to assist us on the way down, right? If we're short in here, we're going to be using the volume weighted ATR band as like a take profit zone if we do keep cascading down like that, right? Very nice stuff indeed. That's what I would say about Luna. Looking fairly bearish right now on the micro, very nicely bullish on the macro. Let's have a look at Mana, bit of Decentraland. Same scenario, guys. Bearish pennant chart pattern on the longer term in the shorter term time frame. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. I mean, we're bouncing off the volume weighted ATR band very cleanly, actually, quite nice. I would like to see us break that trend line. I really would. I want to see us break this trend line coming through. I haven't drawn it in yet, so just bear with me. Yeah, this trend line coming through, something along the lines of this, guys. That's definitely a point I want to see us break here before we see any sort of continuation to the upside. There could be a little cheeky long here if we do see a break here, and that's going to be, I want to see a candle body close above $2.16 there. If we candle body close above that, then there is a lovely, potentially, it's going to be small, guys. It's not going to be huge, but it's going to be a nice little scalpy long position up to around, that's going to be first take profit around $2.19 there. So yeah, let's do some percentages and get some percentages coming through. I mean, a lot of the charts are looking the same at this point in time. But we just need to be prepared for all different scenarios. So yeah, first take profit point is still going to be 1.12%, and then the final second take profit is nah, that's gonna be, yeah, gonna bang another take profit in 1.66 there, and then the candle bodies there around 2.26 there, and just to complete the measure move around 3.23 there. Now, I know what you guys are. You're leverage junkies out here, slapping the veins for the leverage. You love it. So yeah, just be careful leveraging your positions, guys. But yeah, if you are leveraging your positions, you can make a 1%, a 10% fairly goddamn easy, right? So yeah, just make that paper. The reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because you can see here, it's like, oh, 1.16%, it's not that much. In reality, that really is quite a lot, guys. If you're making 1% a day, you're like outperforming hedge funds on a massive scale here. So yeah, just remember that. Just remember that. Oh, interesting. Just saw some notification coming up on my phone. But yeah, so let's move on to another request. What have we got next? We've got Mike's on the Hunt, EFI Affinity. Let's have a little look at that, man. As I said earlier, I don't really know about the fundamentals of that project, but we'll have a look at the chart, man, and we'll pick apart that. We'll pick apart, if we can. I guess it's only on OKEX here. I'm saying that correctly. OKEX. That's on BitGet as well. Interesting. Yes, we'll do a BitGet chart. Why not? Let's do a BitGet chart. I've actually added BitGet to one of my exchanges that I use to trade now. Not like I don't use to trade it every day, but I use it as like I have a separate strategy to trade on BitGet, right? Because you know that I trade a lot of different strategies across a lot of different things, and I don't want to be counter trading myself on the same exchange, right? And that's why I split it all up. But yeah, let's have a little look at EFI coming through here. Let's have a look on the daily. God damn, it's not good, Mike. It's not good, man. I mean, not great, mate. As I said, I don't know the fundamentals of this coin, but it's looking pretty bad in terms of the price just coming down continuously, near enough 50% in terms of a retracement from the all-time high there. So yeah, not the nicest scenario. I mean, if you can short this, then that's something that's positive in terms of what we could be looking for here. We could be looking for potentially a falling wedge scenario here. You can see this is going to be the trend line to be looking out for there, guys. And we have some resistance off this multiple times here. If we can break to if we can break this to the upside here, then it is going to be fairly decent, because obviously it's a falling wedge, guys, and they tend to usually break to the upside. So yeah, just I mean, it is, as I was saying there, the chart looks really bad, so continuation to the downside isn't out of the question here. In terms of confirmation for continuation here, we do still have that bearish pennant chart pattern, to the lower side here. You can see the symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the lower side here. So if we do see a break here of around 37 cents, I would expect continuation to 37 cents, near enough 38 actually. If we see a break of 37.85, right? If we break 37.85 to the lower side with a candle body close, I would expect 37.20, 37, and then challenging this low yet again coming through here. And just you can see, let's just get rid of this for a second. You can see here we got the volume weighted ATR band, guys. That has pretty much bounced us up perfectly there. So yeah, just we can use this for our advantage here, especially here on the hourly. If we do come down to this low point and we do see us come down and challenge this falling wedge again, I probably would expect us to bounce on the volume weighted ATR band again there. But yeah, I would say it's not looking that great at this point in time. Oh, Mike, sorry, man. Sorry, man. What's next? We've got requesting FTM for the local man. For the local man. Where is FTM on my watch list? It is there. I know you're there, man. There you are. Bearish pennant chart pattern yet again there. I mean, it's just the same. It's just the goddamn same across the board, man. It's the same. Bearish pennant chart pattern, guys. If you are new to this chart pattern, it basically means continuation to the downside. So yeah, in terms of a measure move for this, we could be looking at something along the lines of this. Something along the lines of simulation coming through now. Something along the lines of this. Bearish pennant chart pattern. Continuous. 5.24% to the downside if that is going to happen. Staggering those take profits at all the major higher low points that we are seeing here, and also levels of support that we need to be looking out for there are plotted in. We've got one at 1.1452 and the other one at 1.1215, and then obviously another one coming through here at that low. Probably can either go candle bodies, or we're going to go for that wick there. But please be prepared. We can easily reverse at the candle body there. So I'd like to ideally put it there just to be safe. Bang that take profit. If we do get it reversed on there, we've already taken profit as we go. Once you hit your first take profit, move your stop loss to your entry point. I'll say it again. Once you hit your first take profit, move your stop loss to your entry point. Because it's a very, very, very crucial, very key way of making money. Doing that right eliminates all loss, right? That's very, very key, very, very key there. So yeah, let's move on to another request, because FTM's pretty much looking the same. I mean, we could check out the daily quickly. Yep, terrible. Let's get rid of this old TA. God, this is polluted. It's polluted with old TA. I mean, to be honest, let's actually weigh that up. It's still valid actually. Let's have a little look. Have a little look. Right, so as you can see, guys, we've got an ascending triangle coming through from here. We do have a measure move to the lower side here, which actually isn't completed as of yet. So let's weigh that up and look at a target price for that for FTM. I mean, to be honest, I'm actually fairly bullish on FTM. So just in terms of the fundamental side of things. So if we are looking for a bounce, volume weighted ATR band looking pretty clean at around 88 cents there. I mean, it's very unlikely for us to really get there. If that is going to happen, we want to see BTC absolutely cascade. We want to see BTC break this Fibonacci retracement at 0.236, start cascading down to around that very, very key area around 36k. If that is going to happen, I would expect FTM take a leg down, bounce off the volume weighted ATR band, and then probably recover to pretty much where it is, right? Because we are seeing that that sort of area play out quite strongly as well. And you can see there is actually another area of support, very, very strong bounce point actually, all the way back in September 2022. Around this area is a very, very strong bounce point around 96 cents there as well. So yeah, the measure move is still valid, guys, coming up for a nice clean retest as well. So yeah, let's percentages for that. If we do break that low, you could look at snagging a little short position here if everything else is going to line up there, and it's not going to be small, guys. It's going to be fairly decent, and up to this horizontal here around 97 cents there, that's still going to be around 7% gain there. And then if you do take profit there and you see another cascade down, it's going to be around 14% there. So yeah, double. So yeah, looking pretty good there for a little short on Phantom. But yeah, I would say it's looking fairly bearish at this point in time, guys. What is next? What is next on the request list? We did cover SHIB, my good sir. Selcuck? Is that how you say it? Selcuck. Unfortunately, we did cover SHIB, my good sir. But we will be back Friday to cover it again, I'm sure. I'm sure Lauren will request it. Let's have a little look at what was next. HPB for put a tenner in. Smash the whiskey and tequila, Simon. You're turning 22. Is it Simon's birthday today? Did I read that correctly? Did I read? Let me zoom up a bit. Morning, Simon. Is it Simon's birthday? If it is, I'm gonna go crazy. I can't see that it is. So I'm not gonna read all the comments, but yeah, let me know if it's Simon's birthday. Simon, let me know, my good sir. Sing a song or something on stream. Let's look at HPB for put a tenner in. HPB. I'm gonna have some protein shake. Oh, it's loading. Yeah, not looking good right now for a chart. Pretty choppy, I would say. Pretty choppy. You've got a lovely level of support coming through in terms of a nice trend line here, and this has been holding up for a long time, since February, right? So yeah, just be wary, because the more you test a trend line like this, the more likely chance that it's going to break, right? So just be aware of that, guys. And I will do Matic, don't worry. Just be aware, the more you test a trend like this, the likelihood of it breaking does get ever so more likely, right? So yeah, and also guys, be prepared here for HPB. It is not on the most established exchange in the world, and you can see these wicks. This is it's not very great. It looks pretty manipulated at this time, right? So yeah, just be prepared in that. And I would say overall, you're looking macro downtrend at this time. You're not really seeing that much momentum to the upside. If you really want to see momentum, you've really got to get above this 11 cents again. And to be honest, you're absolutely miles away from that. So yeah, not ideal here. And every time you do see a bit of buying strength coming through here, you get sold into really quite rapidly. I mean, that's probably expected because people probably bought a lot of the coin around this sort of area here back in May, and they're just basically looking for an out. As you can see a massive pump, they get out, massive pump, they get out, massive pump, they get out. You're just getting sold into near enough every time. That's why you are seeing a cascade down here. People are selling at a loss here. So yeah, it's just not looking that great, right? It's not looking that great in terms of buying strength right now. But you are seeing orders like coming through. It's just the selling power is at this time stronger here for HPV. Is what I can see on the chart there. I'm not really going to do any more trend lines with this because it's a bit choppy and the data's not great. Let's do Matic. Let's move on to Matic. Matic up around 2% today. Quite interesting stuff indeed. This is a nice example, guys. Nice example of a symmetrical triangle chart pattern here, bearish pennant chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend there, having continuation to the downside and hitting first take profit and then bouncing up for that reversal. This is the key example of hit your first take profit, you move your stop loss to your entry point, and then if you come back to entry, you've already banked profit. You've already banked the profit, and you're not coming up for a stop loss, right? So this is just very key example there in terms of gridding your take profits and being safe while you're trading out there, especially in this crypto space, guys, because as we know, it is one of the it's the highest manipulated markets, right? So yeah, let's delete this TA and let's get some more juicy stuff coming through from here. Interesting. I'm getting a lot of notifications while streaming today. A lot. Talking like 20. 20. But yeah, I would say we got clean resistance coming through from the top side, guys. So yeah, this is definitely going to be an area to be looking out for there. And also, as we were just saying there, symmetrical triangle chart pattern, this is going to be a very key resistance point. If Matic is going to reject it, it probably will reject quite strong. So be prepared for that. In terms of confirmation for a lovely short position, I would be looking for, we do have a trend line coming up like that. So I do want to see probably a candle body close below 1.397. You can see there's a lovely support coming through here in terms of wicks and here as well. So I want to see a candle body close probably below that zone there, and then we could be looking at basically shorting that down, right? Shorting that down. That's sort of what I would be looking for there for a bit of the old Matic, a bit of Polygon. Yeah, and if that is going to run, if we are going to see continuation of the downside from there, the measure move for that short position is not going to be that big here from that symmetrical triangle, but we do have that measure move from the symmetrical triangle chart pattern on the macro scale, guys. So that's definitely going to be something to be looking out for there, and probably worth leaving 25% of our equity in and just letting that run, because it will be risk-free, and if it does pay off, it's gonna be quite nice, right? In terms of percentages there, from the break of that symmetrical triangle chart pattern down, it's gonna be around 13.32%. That's really not bad, right? Really not bad in terms of a gain there. But yeah, that's gonna be Matic. I'm gonna be rounding off the stream fairly soon, guys. Probably gonna do one more request, and then we're gonna be calling it a day. Do you think we're going sideways now for a couple of years or so? Absolutely not, Mike. I think we're probably going to go, to be honest with you, it all depends on the whole scenario in the north of the world, right? In the scenario in the north of the world, bang in the middle, if that gets some clarity without saying it and stuff like that, right? If that sort of chills out and everyone just goes back to their own countries, then yes, we will. The markets will become a lot more stable, right? But at this point in time, with everything being so up in the air, no one really knows what's going to happen, the next move that's going to be made and stuff like that. It could really throw the financial assets internationally around the trampoline, if you want to say in that sense, right? Around the trampoline. So yeah, that's definitely something to be looking out for. That at this point in time, I do think crypto is probably just going to bounce between, like Bitcoin in itself, probably going to bounce between that 30k and that 50k sideways sort of range for quite a while until this whole scenario is basically done. But yeah, at this time it's quite a choppy area, right? It's a very choppy area. Political situation is challenging. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. it's quite annoying, right? When we're all sat there waiting for a lovely bull run, and we've got this scenario throwing us around. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And to be honest with you, what is happening now? Obviously, it is terrible. It is terrible. Don't get me wrong. It is really, really awful. I think it's just getting a lot of media coverage, right? And this is one of the main things. Like, there's always wars happening around the world, but this one's getting a lot more media coverage because it can affect the financials a lot more than other scenarios, right? So yeah, that's definitely why we are seeing what we are seeing now with the markets. God, so many notifications, madness. A lovely downtrend coming through from here. Maybe parallel channels to the downside here for XRP. Let's have a little look. Maybe. I mean, it's a bit skinny. Let's do that. So we've got, if you do that, if you get a trend line, guys, and you just press copy and paste, select it, copy, paste, you get a pretty much parallel sort of trend line coming through from there, which is really, really nice to use. And that basically gives you that pretty much solid parallel channel. Lovely trap zone in this lower side here. As you can see, we have wicked here, and we've got a lovely, lovely test coming through from the lower side there as well. So we are seeing parallel channel to the downside. These tend to usually break to the upside, guys. So this is definitely something to be looking out for there for today here. We are on the 4, actually, no, maybe not today, maybe over the next few days or so. I mean, to be honest, we are on the volume weighted ATR band as well, so it's a very, very nice level of support there. And usually when we come down from the previous volume weighted ATR band, tap the second one here, break it. When we recover, we usually come back to the price action channel, guys. So that's going to be a target for XRP today. I would say around 73, 74 cents there to be looking out for there. If we do see a break to the upside here, it's going to be pretty progressive, pretty nice. Pretty progressive and pretty nice. The measure move up is going to be something along the lines of this, guys. I'm going to be calling it a day after this asset. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And be sure to smash the like button. It does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms, right? 4.67% on the table to be taken with XRP if we do see a lovely break there. Staggering those take profits as we go. Amazing stuff coming through there. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Let's have a look at BTC ever so quickly. Looking for a break to the upside here for BTC. I'm looking for that 1.33% if we do get a nice candle body close around 40,675, that sort of area there. And yeah, that's sort of what we're looking for there. And I will be in the Telegram today. If you guys didn't want to have a chat, or you did want some TA, I can always do some screenshots of my charts that I'm trading. It's not a problem. I don't mind. As long as you're learning, you're not copying my trades. That's as simple as that. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will be back Friday with a lovely good morning stream again. And yeah, tomorrow for a BTC update as well. But yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in, guys. Peace out, and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Keep doing this wrong. How do I do this? There we go.